Good morning, my dear children. How are you all? Children, before I start the lesson, we discuss about our Tamils. Tamil is the oldest living language in the world. It is thought to have been born before 500 BC, as Tamil Brahmin inscriptions from 500 BC have been found on Adichanallur, an archaeological site in Tamil Nadu. It is not the oldest language, children, in the world, but it is the oldest living language that's still being used today. Children, shall we start? Who are famous Tamils around the world? Children, let us know about Navanidam Pillai and her achievements. She was supported by her local Indian community with donations in 1963. Navanidam Pillai combined her education with a drive to fight injustice, dedicating herself to defending human rights abuses in South Africa and around the world. In 1995, when the apartheid means தமிழில் நிறவரின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா, நிறவரி. Apartheid means policy that governed relations between South Africa's white minority and non-white majority and sanctioned racial segregation and political and economic discrimination against non-whites July 23, 2020. In 1995, when the apartheid government was ended and a democratic government was sworn in, she was appointed as the first non-white woman to serve as a judge in the High Court of Natal. She even received a personal call of congratulations from President Nelson Mandela. In 2009, Forbes ranked Navanidam Pillai as 64th most powerful woman in the world. Children, now we are seeing Raghuram Govindarajan. Raghuram Govindarajan, Distinguished Service Professor of Finance at the University of Chicago and former RBI Governor. Indra Nooyi, she is also called Iron Lady. Indian American business executive and former chairman and chief executive officer, CEO, chief executive officer of PepsiCo 2006 to 2007. APJ Abdul Kalam, missile man and former president of India. Aziz Ansari, American actor, comedian and filmmaker. Anglo Matthew, Sri Lanka Tamil current captain of Sri Lanka cricket team. Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google. Dharman Shanmugasundaram, current deputy PM of Singapore. Moses Veerasamy Nagamuthu, current PM of South America. Patrick Pillai, Minister of External Affairs of Seychelles. Geeta Gurumurthy, BBC News presenter. Children, I was given few Tamils of greater. Children, did you understand some famous Tamils around the world? Good. Shall we start the lesson, children? Ancient Tamil Nadu shared its boundary with the sea on 3 sides. What are the names, children? Very good. Indian Ocean, Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. Ancient Tamil Nadu shared its boundary with the sea on 3 sides. We had trade and cultural relations with many countries like Egypt, China, Myanmar, Japan, Rome and many more. We have trade contacts with the west from 3rd century BC. Many ships that sailed to China and Southeast Asia used our port. Rajendra Chola's naval expeditions helped to expand our trade and cultural relations to the east. We had trade and cultural relations with many countries like Egypt, 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 China, 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 Myanmar, 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 Japan, 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 Rome, 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 Rome. Children, now let us see Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is home to many Tamils. There are two groups of Tamils living here. How many groups, children? Good. Two groups of Tamils living here. Sri Lanka is home to many Tamils. There are two groups of Tamils living here. The first group is of people living in Sri Lanka. These people are called Sri Lankan Tamils. Sri Lankan Tamils. Sri, S-R-I, Sri Lankan, L-A-N-K-A-N, Lankan Tamils, T-A-M-I-L-S, Tamils, Sri Lankan Tamils. The other is group of Tamils who moved from India to Sri Lanka. The other group of Tamils who moved from India to Sri Lanka. They are called Indian Tamils. They are called Indian Tamils. Another group called Indian Tamils. Indian Tamils. I-N-D-I-A-N. Indian Tamils. T-A-M-I-L-S. Tamils. The other group of Tamils who moved from India to Sri Lanka, they are called Indian Tamils. They moved during 19th century to work in tea plantations. Tamil is also an official language of Sri Lanka. Tamil is also an official language of Sri Lanka. Official language. Official. O-F-F-I-C-I-A-L. Official. Language. L-A-N-G-U-A-G-E. Language. Official. O-F-F-I-C-I-A-L. Official language. L-A-N-G-U-A-G-E. Language. Official language. Tamil is also an official language of Sri Lanka. Children, Koneshwaram temple has 1,000 pillars. How many pillars? It has 1,000 pillars. Koneshwaram temple has 1,000 pillars. It is considered one of the richest and most visited temples in Asia. It is considered one of the richest and most visited temples in Asia. Koneshwaram Temple. Koneshwaram Temple. K-O-N-E-S. Koneswaram. V-A-R-A-M. Koneswaram. Koneswaram. Koneswaram Temple. Temple. T-E-M-P-L-E. Temple. T-E-M-P-L-E. Temple. Koneswaram Temple. It has 1,000 pillars. It is considered one of the richest and most visited temples in Asia. Children, this is the Sri Lanka currency. Sri Lanka currency. Tamil is an official language in 3 countries. How many countries? 3 countries. Tamil is an official language in 3 countries, namely India, Sri Lanka and Singapore. India, Sri Lanka and Singapore. India, I-N-D-I-A, India. I-N-D-I-A, India. Sri Lanka, Sri, S-R-I, Sri Lanka, L-A-N-K-A, Lanka, Sri Lanka. Singapore, S-I-N-G-A-P-O-R-E, Singapore, S-I-N-G-A-P-O-R-E, Singapore. Tamil is an official language in 3 countries, namely India, Sri Lanka and Singapore. Children, now we are learning Tamils around the world. First country we saw Sri Lanka. Next we are going to see Malaysia. Malaysia is a peninsula located in Southeast Asia. The relations between Tamil Nadu and Malaysia have been excited for more than 2,000 years. In ancient times, Tamil ships reached the modern Malaysian state of Kedah. Kedah in Tamil Kedaram. It's called Tamil Kedaram. Tamils influenced the cultural and political nature of Malaysia at the time of Pallava and Cholas. Chinese traveler First Ching records that there was regular transport from Nagapattinam to Kedah. First Ching records that there was a regular transport from Nagapattinam to Kedah. An inscription dated 779 AD has been found in Ligor, Malaya Peninsula. Malaya Peninsula. This refers to the trade relationship that the Tamil country had with the peninsula. Today, Tamils form the third largest group in Malaysia after the Malayas and the Chinese. One of the biggest Hindu festivals in Malaysia is Thaipusam. Thaipusam. T-H-A-I-P-U-S-A-M. Thaipusam. T-H-A-I-P-U-S-A-M. Thaipusam. Tamil is one of the educational languages in Malaysia. The World Tamil Conference were held to discuss the growth of the Tamil language 3 times in Malaysia. Pata Caves is a limestone hill which has a series of caves and cave temple located at Kambak district in Malaysia. The Lord Murugan statue at the foot of Patu Caves is the second tallest Hindu deity statue in the world. Children, next we are going to see Singapore. Modern Singapore was founded in 1819 AD by a British statesman and Lieutenant Governor Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles. Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles. Sir, S-I-R, Sir Thomas, Thomas, Thomas Stamford, Stam, Stamford, Ford, Ford, Stamford Raffles, 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 Sir Thomas Stamford Raffles. The real history of Singapore starts from here, but the Tamils had maintained connection with this island much before that. When British ruled Singapore, Tamils came here as workers and traders. Workers and traders. The hard work of Tamils is one of the reasons behind the development and modernization of Singapore. In 1828, a Mariamman temple was built in Singapore. It was built in Dravidian style by the Tamils. This is gazetted as a national monument of Singapore. Mariamman Temple, Mariamman, Mariamman Temple, 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 Mariamman Temple. During the early years of Singapore in the 19th century, the Singapore British government and Christian missionary schools selected only Tamils as teachers. Now the Tamil community consists of lawyers, 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 lecturers, 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 doctors, 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 engineers, 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 government, government, govern, govern, government, ment, government, officials, 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 and even politicians, 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 politicians. Now the Tamil community consists of lawyers, lecturers, doctors, engineers, government officials, and even politicians. Construction of Johor Bridge, Johor Bridge, Johor, Johor Bridge, 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 Johor Bridge, Sembawang Shipyard, Sembawang Shipyard, Sembawang, Sembawang, Sembawang Shipyard, 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 Shippy, Shipyard, Sembawang Shipyard, Kallang Airport, Kallang Airport, Kallang, Kallang, Kallang Airport, Airport, Port, Kallang Airport, St. Andrew's Cathedral, St. Andrew's Cathedral, St. Andrew's Cathedral, St. Andrews, Andrews, Andrews Cathedral, Cathedral, Cathedral. Construction of Johor Bridge, Sembawang Shipyard, Kallang Airport, and St. Andrews Cathedral are symbols of Tamil's hard work. Thank you, children.